hamper. A promise made will be a promise kept.
Yes, so my people, it is that season again, season of empty promises. You can see very, very clearly Tinubu has gone to make some very, very important promises again that are actually going to be as empty as usual. Now, Tinubu has come out to make some very, 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 very critical promises that every Nigerian knows very well that Tinubu will not be able to keep a single of them. Now, you're making promises based on what facts? Based on the fact that you want to compare America and Europe to build a pipeline to come and supply gas to Europe in order to make money for Nigeria. You're building promises on behalf of another country. This is how deceptive these people can be. This is how deceptive they can go. And I want to show you something about 2015 campaign when Tinubu was campaigning on behalf of Buhari, because Buhari is somebody that does not like talking too much. Now, Tinubu made a lot of promises on behalf of Buhari on stage to the public, and everybody was listening. I want to see one of these promises. Then I'll now reflect your mind back to how they have failed in these promises. Watch the video.
We will give you student loan. Our program, 4 years will be 4 years. You will not extend before 4 years to graduate to a university. By the time on your 4th year, you will be taken through that critical part. He said he wants to address the Nigerian youth. I'm now replying the president, said Lord Jonathan. He said he will address the 10 billion jobs. How? Since 6 years. If you have not been able to create that job, you assemble our youth.
You've seen that. I want to remind you that just about 2 months ago, or a month plus now, ASU resumed back to work after a 9-month strike. Now, this is to remind you that that promise they made in 2015, not even a pinch of it did they keep. They never kept a single of their promises. Now, Tinubu has come out again to make bunch of promises again for this campaign, for this election. Now, I want to reflect your mind back to something. You remember vividly when Tinubu came out to say that it is his turn, that a Milocon. If you remember very well that time, during that period, Tinubu said something. He said it openly to the public that he made Buhari the president. He pointed so many governors that he also made the governor. Now, I want to cast your mind towards something. Tinubu claimed to be the one that made Buhari the president. Definitely, Tinubu knows the antecedent of Buhari and knows the capacity of Buhari, and so he made promises on behalf of Buhari, assuring Nigerians that if Buhari cannot, execute these promises, he will compel him to do so. But to surprise all of us, not even a single of these 62 promises that they made in 2015 were kept. Not even one. And Tinubu did not in any way compare. As a matter of fact, Tinubu, I wonder how often he visited Buhari to even remind him of the promises he made on his behalf. Now, they failed woefully, and he has come again now to make promises directly that he is going to do for Nigerians. Now, these promises are very, very expensive, and I want you to watch the video and listen to the kind of promises Tinubu is making. He even went as far as making a promise on behalf of America and Europe that is going to get them to have to build a pipeline from Nigeria to Europe to supply gas to Europe, so that they can be buying gas from us, so that Nigeria can make money. You don't make promises on behalf of third party, because if they fail, you will bear the responsibility, you bear the blame. Now watch the video and hear Tinubu making promises to Nigeria again in 2022. Watch the video. Help me to share it.
When we put you together as a committee and call for a blueprint for the now and the future of the country beyond the election, you will still do that. I promise you. He asked us to double down on policy for embedded power generation. Yes, so whichever way, by all means necessary. you must have electricity. And you will not pay for estimated bill anymore. A promise made will be a promise kept. If I can't keep the promise and I come back for second term, don't vote for me. That's the truth. Unless I give you adequate reasons why I couldn't deliver. And it's convincing enough. The creative sector will boost it. No small money, small loan. Ease of doing business, break the bottlenecks, form a committee. How long does an approval process stay on one person's desk? If it's taking more than 1 week, what is he studying? Yes. They sit on the file for corruption. But that is if they still have job. Not just whistleblower. We talk the talk and we walk the walk. Hospitality and tourism throughout Nigeria, we have determination to bring economic zone. I'm still echoing what I see, what I know. I've seen in Calabar that I visited about a few days ago. That is our own Miami. We can turn it to the tourism center of Nigeria. I don't want to abuse or ridicule myself. And I have responsibility to answer questions regarding why we have multiple exchange rates. I'm not CBN, but I know that will go away if I am the president. It will go away. Write it down. Confront me. Judicial reform, I did it successfully in Lagos. And I will do it again. Transportation, you will make further contribution. And you have write a promissory note that anyone will build it and you are hungry, you won't go and break it down. You will join the campaign not to break it down. Because third-party investors, second-party investors, secondary investors, lenders, investments, they want you to keep promise, to pay your bill as when due. So the terms of the contract must be such that you are committed to pay. If you ask me to build the road from here to Ekpe, from Ekpe to Shagam, and we conduct a study, and we think 10 years will be enough to pay. If 10 years is not enough, if 10 years did the high rate, or something changed in our financial projection and the system, we go back to renegotiate. Not that we cannot rely on that contract again. It's not by fighting. It's not by breaking it down. It's by renegotiating it, realizing that we have obligation to meet terms of agreement, of our contracts, to be reliable, to be able to meet our obligations. The Petroleum Act is there for us to take a second look at. And meet an obligation. If we say cash call is 60-40, go and find the money. If you don't find the money, shed weight. There are opportunities across this country. Bitumen is there. Iron ore is there. We can easily recharge Lake Chad. It's going to be tough decisions. Why should I have 4 cars and be paying subsidized petrol for Cameroon, for Niger, for Benin Republic? No matter how long you protest, though, we are going to remove subsidy. That is the truth. That is the truth. Unless you don't, and I'm going to win this election. Don't change the formula on me. I don't agree. But once Buhari keeps his promise of free and fair election, I'm going to win. And I'm going to keep all my promises to you. Why should I live as a rich man, or fairly rich man, have 4 cars, 4 jeeps, and be paying the same price for Maurice Minor? Why should we? We can invest the money wisely. When that was fashionable, the era is gone. The era is not now. Other economies are already building charge stations. We are yet to generate electricity to even roast barley. It's not comparable, that job. Please, let us do it. We can do it. We are educated enough. We are courageous enough. We are great people. My discussion today is to inspire you to vote. Vote first. Recruit many people so that the promise of today can be a reality tomorrow. And that's all. And it's only that strong determination, perseverance, and consistency that we can build a national edifice that we call a nation, that we can bring prosperity to Nigeria. We promise you, we will bring prosperity. We will fulfill your dreams. I believe you are hungry. Me, I've satisfied my appetite. I will taste and leave. I'm going back to Abuja. But please believe me, join the campaign. Hope is back here. If I say you have not made me emotional today, I've lied. You are great.